Hello everybody, I'm Pranavi Nissan and a few weeks ago I did a fictional character book tag, and while I was making that video I had incredible amount of fun recollecting all the fond memories I had of reading those books and experiencing those characters and all. So when I found a few more questions related to the fictional character book tag, I couldn't resist myself and I decided to make a part 2 for the fictional book character tag with 5 more questions. So I hope you enjoyed this video as much as you did the previous video, and without any further delay, let's move into the questions. Question number 1. A character that changed your perspective of life. Okay. The best thing for me about reading a book is getting to meet new people, fictional people, but people, meeting new characters and getting to see life through someone else's point of view. That is one of my most favorite thing about reading a book, because for a introvert and a misanthrope and a person who doesn't really like talking, I don't get to meet many people, diverse people in my lifetime, and books and fictional characters are my only source of meeting diverse, different, unique people, even if they're fictional. So that is one of my most favorite thing about reading a book. And I don't really recall any character changing my perspective entirely, because my perspective and also my character is made up of all the fictional characters I've read in all these years. Because I don't think a perspective is a constant. It always keeps evolving, and my perspective is made up of all the different perspectives I've read in my entire lifetime. And whether it be fiction or non-fiction or something, the beauty of reading is seeing life through different eyes. And I keep seeing life through different eyes every day, every time I pick up a book. So there's not a single character that I would credit with for changing my perspective of life. Every single character I've read have contributed something to the perspective I have today, and that is the greatest thing about reading. You see, real life doesn't teach you that. In real life, how many people do you meet, and how much can you know that person to see life through their eyes? And this is something fiction and fiction only can give you, seeing and experiencing other people's point of views. So there is not a single character who changed my perspective of life. Every character I've read and read through and read about has contributed to the character I am today and the perspective of life I have today. This perspective is going to keep evolving and keep changing every single day through all the characters I read, and I do hope that it evolves and changes for the better and gives me more empathy and understanding of life, of other people, of the decisions they make, of right and wrong. Yeah, so there you have it, first answer. And feel free to give your answer in the comment section down below. So the second question is, a character that reminded you of yourself. That one's a thinker. A character that reminded me of myself. I cannot think of any character which made me feel like, oh my god, that is exactly me. Yeah, there are a few characters over the years that I felt like I can relate to, sometimes to a high level, that I can see myself in their shoes, and I can see that what decisions they are making would be similar to mine. And one of those characters is Charlie from The Perks of Being a Wallflower. Charlie, of course, is an introvert, but I don't think that's why I relate to him. I relate to him because he has a certain way of looking at things and not judging them giving them a chance to explain themselves or show themselves truly, and that is something I credit myself with and I am proud of, and I think that is something I can tell that I see myself like that. Apart from Charlie, a few other characters I found relatable to are Draco Malfoy from Harry Potter series, and Spencer from Pretty Little Liars, and Bronwyn from One of Us is Lying. All these three characters come under the same category, and I think I too come under the same category. These people are really ambitious and they set goals and achieve those goals. I mean, I feel like that is something I can relate with, but more than that, the point is these people never feel like they are enough. They achieve the goals, they get the prize and do everything they are asked to do, but there is no contentment and no feeling of this is enough, I am enough, I am good enough. I don't think Draco or Spencer or Bronwyn or me ever experienced that in life, because I don't know, we just don't feel enough no matter how much we do, and there's no satisfaction even after achieving the goal. That is a curse, and I think I can relate to these three characters in that way, and Charlie in a different way. So there you have it, one good thing and one bad thing. Question number 3, and my favorite question so far. A character that you would love dearly as a best friend. Right off the bat, without even thinking about it, George and Fred Weasley. I would give anything in the world to have the Weasley twins to be my best friends. They are absolutely amazing. They are the definition of fun and creativity and mischief, and they are loyal to the core till the end. I love them with my entire heart. They are one of my most favorite fictional characters of all time, and there is nothing I would not give to have George and Fred Weasley be my best friends for life. So moving on, the 4th question is a character that would scare you to death if you ever met him or her in real life. So if I ever came across Pennywise in real life, I think I would drop dead right that moment. Like, I would take one look at him and my heart would stop, my brain would stop functioning, and I would die right there. Pennywise. So that is one character I dearly hope never to come across in my life. And coming to non-clown, non-ghost people, I would be really scared to be acquainted with Amy Elliott from Gone Girl. You know, she's a genius. I really respect that woman. She's absolutely genius, smart. She's a psycho, and I would love to learn being a human being under her tutelage. But she is really scary. Every moment that I am with her, I would have to keep looking over my shoulder to see what she's plotting, what threat is going to be next. She's so unpredictable, and you never know what's going to happen next with Amy Elliott. So I think, yeah, she is the person I would be really scared to come across in real life. But despite being scared, I would really like to meet her and be with her. But she's scary. Does that make sense? That she's really scary, terrifying, but I want to be with her. That does not sound healthy. Final question is a character which you would love to have as a sibling, and I don't think I'm allowed to use George and Fred as an answer once again here, so I'm going to go with Santino Corleone or Sonny Corleone from Godfather. He is so protective and loyal as a family member and as a brother. I would be very fortunate if I had a brother like him. I'm a single child, if you didn't know that. I have no siblings, but if I had to pick one fictional character, I would take Santino Corleone. I would just like to be a part of their family. They're weird, dangerous, and their life is always on the edge, but they're really protective of each other and loyal to each other, and That's really nice. So I would like to be the sister of Santino Corleone, and another character is Rose Hathaway. I mentioned the same character in the previous video, that is a Geek-Ass character. I know I'm not allowed to use it the second time, but what the hell. I would love to be the sibling of Rose Hathaway from the Vampire Academy series. She's Geek-Ass, she's amazing, and I would be privileged to be related to her, to be her sister or in any way related to her. So yeah, Rose Hathaway and Santino Corleone. And there we go, all the 5 questions are done, and I realized that this video is a bit more morbid and boring compared to the old video, but I had more fun answering these questions because it was really deep and I answered from my heart, so it was equally fun for me. I hope you think the same too, and feel free to give your answers in the comment section down below. I would love to know you guys even more better. Yeah, and until the next video, bye. Have fun.